of maybe MR stresses, whatever we need. So let us further study this diagram. So let me say that again, providing okay, providing, as I said, sigma CBC, sigma dash CBC. This term is not going to change. It is as it is. Sigma ST by M, stress diagram, and this is the strain diagram. Now, earlier we were having here epsilon C. Now you have here epsilon SC. That is, it is with respect to the concrete. So you have these two terms which have come into picture, this one and this one. This is what? Because of the steel which is provided in the compression zone. Now how to calculate the moment of resistance? Same, you need to apply the same condition. But before that, I need to calculate the position of the neutral axis. I should know what is the position of the neutral axis. So how do we get the neutral axis? What we have done in the singly reinforced section? Can anyone tell me? How did we get the neutral axis? Yes, anyone? Okay, nobody? Calculate the position of the neutral axis. We know that the moment of the area is to be taken. Now, when I take moment of area, it is compression side about the neutral axis. Similarly, tension side about the neutral axis. I will be taking this moment and then I will equate these two to get the value of, to get the position of the neutral axis. So starting with the first one. So if I say that, let me say I am taking the moment of area of the compression side about the neutral axis. So I am going to consider only this part. This much part is to be considered. First condition. So the values will be, we know, let me take this distance, let us take this as XA because we have taken it as XA. So it will be B into XA by 2, B into XA into the CG. So it is XA by 2. Now here I am making some changes. What you need to say, because of this ASC provided, area of the steel which is provided in the compression zone. If you remember, in the singly reinforced, we were not having this. So what we did, it is B into XA by 2. But now the area, this area will be reduced. Why it will be reduced? Because this ASC has come into picture. So I need to reduce this particular area which comes. So let me say that I am going to reduce this. This is what? Minus ASC. But then we are taking moment. So what will be the value? It will be XA minus D dash. So it is XA minus D dash. This one, XA minus D dash, because it is acting at this position. So I have reduced this. But now from this whole area, I have reduced this. So I have taken the area of the concrete. But this is acting, area of steel is there. So again, I need to take the moment of this about the neutral axis. So when I take the moment of this, it will be plus ASC into XA minus D dash, because I need to take this distance. So this distance will be XA minus D dash. So this is the moment for moment of the area of the compression side about the neutral axis. But then here, if you remember, we are using the transformed equivalent steel and the areas. So here what the IS code says is, I'll just show you this clause. The table number 22, you can refer from your book. The table number 22 says that for the compression in a bars, in a beam or a column, when the compressive resistance of the concrete is taken into account, at that time the
Man, we can't
calculated
see anything.
compressive stress. It's raining today, I think because of that again I'm getting this connection issue. Okay, earlier equation you will not able to see, so I'll just explain it again. Uh, as we need to calculate the position of the neutral axis, we are going to take the moment. So taking the moment about the neutral axis only for the compression side. First, we will talk about the compression side. So the compression side is only this much part. So it is B into X. As I am taking the moment, it will be B into X by 2. And we know that we have taken X as XA. So my equation will be B into XA by 2. That is CG of the concrete section. So I have written that B into XA by 2. Minus, now you are able to see.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Minus, now I am taking the area of the concrete, but now this particular part has come. So I am unable to take the equivalent area of the concrete. So what I will do, I will subtract this area of the steel, but I am taking moment. So what I am going to write is area of the steel, and what is the distance? It is XA minus D dash. So it is XA minus D dash. So this is what? This is the equivalent area, or you can say not equivalent, it is the area of the concrete only which is creating the movement. But there is also this steel which is responsible. So to take this steel, I again need to write ASC into XA minus D dash. So now I have individually taken the movement of this steel about the neutral axis. This whole part is for the concrete, this whole part is for the steel. But if you remember, we are using the equivalent, or you say the transform section conditions, and for that we use the modular ratio. So what the IS code says is, it is given in table 22 of the IS code, where it says that the third part, you need to see the third part, compression in the bars in a beam or a slab when the compressive resistance of the concrete is taken into account. What is this compressive resistance? This force when the steel is provided on the compression side also. So the compressive resistance is taken into account as the calculated compressive stress in the surrounding concrete multiplied by 1.5 times the modular ratio, or sigma SC, whichever is lower. So either you multiply it by 1.5 times of the modular ratio, that is 1.5 m, or you write it as sigma SC. But when you write it as sigma SC, it depends upon which value is lower. Whichever value is lower, you need to consider that. This is said by the IS code.